I wonder if the song No More, at least that subject too, is maybe why people just end up being alone and fall into loneliness because they're fearful of something. They're living in some sort of fear. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot. I think, there's a lot of fear. A lot of fear.
And that's what that song is about, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
It's just about fear. It's just about turning on the TV and just it's fear all the time. Not necessarily the TV, just anywhere. But
well, if you turn on the TV and they're not screaming fear at you in a way, buy this or else you don't. Or if it's the news, check what's in your refrigerator because you might die. Stick around after these advertisements.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's all about fear. I mean, that's how they keep us listening and watching. And
that's how they keep the population under their thumb. Fear. I mean, it's the foremost way to control is with fear. So, you know.
Yeah, and
it's pretty
and I guess
simple.
I mean that's one more reason that I love the internet, because we have that freedom to go wherever we want. I mean, I'm sure there's still fear messages out there, right? But I mean, in a way, the last 40, 50 years, TV probably controlled society in a way, you know, because that's where we all went to find out what's happening outside of our you know, lot in life. You know?
Yeah, and it's probably, I mean, nowadays I think it's different than the Walter Cronkite days. I mean, he was a good man. Yeah. You know what I mean? And nowadays you get, you know, 10 different news channels that are instilling some sort of fear, whether it's about what you're eating, what you're giving your kids to play, where you're going, where you're living. It's crazy, man.
Well, and the fact of the matter is, I mean, because, you know, I know that I just don't watch the news much, and I've stopped getting the newspaper for many reasons, but mainly because I didn't want my kids seeing headlines like, you know, mother raped and, you know, Arby's. It's like, really? I mean, because the fact of the matter is, per capita, crime is down. You know, and that's, I guess, you know, kind of a good thing. I mean, I wish there were no crime, but it's down. But just to see those headlines, you go, wow. You know, I better lock the doors at night. I mean, well, I even think, Mr. Canada. I mean, I even think of the Michael Moore movie about, you know, people not locking their doors. We didn't lock our doors when I was growing up, but I lived kind of out in the country, and it was a small community, and I mean, I loved it. But man, once I moved to the city, it's like, make sure the door's locked. Yeah,
that movie is that portrayed it all in a different light. I mean, I grew up in a small town too, 1,500 people, and then to a little bit of a bigger town. And we didn't lock our doors in those kind of towns because we just didn't have to. But he's in Toronto, and he's going through a neighborhood in Toronto, opening up doors, and it's all staged, man. No, I don't know anybody, and I know a lot of people in Toronto. I don't know anybody who doesn't lock their doors. You know what I mean? So, but it's definitely interesting. Everybody's pretty fearful, and you know.
Yeah, well, I understand the point, but I mean, you know, it's almost like you can't go back to the 70s and 80s or 60s or whenever, you know, and reopen doors with a camera, you know. So.
No.